Hey, 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 how is your day? Yasha coming at you. It's evening over here at about 8 o'clock probably in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. And I am currently in a trench next to the Walmart parking lot. I'm guessing due to the weather that they get down here. I noticed that everything is at a slant and everything, so that the snowpack and the water and everything can run down the hill into this little reservoir. Of course, there's debris and everything here. No, I just wanted to touch base with you. I left Casper, Wyoming this morning. Had a wonderful night's rest. Got to meet some interesting people. The gentleman who left Arizona to return to Casper and work in the oil fields. And at this point, he's kind of homeless. He's got his car. So if you're in a spot, in a situation perhaps that you feel you can't get out of, there are people out there in worse places than you, right? Just wanted to share that with you. I shared also with you that when Yeshua stood and spoke to the disciples, he said, "Behold, the fields are ripe with harvest, yet the laborers are few." And I want to just kind of emphasize on that. There are very few people who, and he knew this. Yeshua knew this. He knew that most people need stability and security. Most people need to know that they own something. We really don't own anything in this life. The only thing that we own is our faith. Just as Jim Carrey said in a meeting, a talk show. He said, all I really own is my faith. And that's true. We don't really own anything in this life. We borrow. I don't even like using that word, but we're renting things in this life. And Yeshua knew that the laborers would be few, because most people want stability and security. They have to have a home. They have to have a roof over their head. They have to have food in their belly. They have to have clothes on their back and shoes on their feet. And, money coming in. And then Yeshua said in another passage, for those who leave houses, homes, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, lands, amen, to serve me, to work for me, I will restore 100-fold. Now, isn't 100-fold a much better reward than stability and security and, monetary satisfaction? To me, it is. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling the call, go. If you're feeling the call, trust. Go and trust. He's called us to do a work. We were created to create. There are creators that create music. I write music, play guitar. I've done it. I wrote my first song when I was 12. And I also am very artistic in ways. I don't draw or anything like that, but I do scribe. I am a writer. I'm pacing back and forth with my cars up there. And there isn't a whole lot of space here. But there are those who are musically artistic. There are those who are creative, musically creative. There are those who, the music just comes out of me. The words just come out of me. And oftentimes the music will come before the words. And then it happens. And for me, and I speak for a lot of musicians because I relate to them and they relate to me. I've written songs in 10 minutes. There are some that I ponder on for hours. Probably the longest it's taken me to write a song is 2 days. Because it continues to play over and over and over in my spirit. And there are those who are painters. I know some people who are very artistically inclined and painters. Very prophetic paintings. There are those who are, whatever it is. And we were created to create. We create. We make masterpieces out of nothing. And, bringing in the harvest is a whole lot more work than most people believe. It's a perception of most that there isn't any work in what I do, and those who are out in this field working this harvest do. And Yeshua knew that too. He knew that there would be skepticism. He knew that there would be fear. He knew that there would be doubt. There would be unbelief. There would be uncertainty. But he said, be at peace. For those who leave, for those who are willing to go, I will restore 100-fold. Amen? 100-fold. Now I'm in for the 100-fold. I'm in for the long haul. I'm in for, I don't know about you, but I want that 100-fold. That's promised to me. And I'm willing to go out right now. It rained a little bit ago. It's blowing right now. Storm's coming. I spoke to a friend of mine in New York. It's coming from there. They could have kept it there. Sleeping in my car until the motorhome arrives, the RV arrives, and the finances, the provision, which I know is here, is coming. I'm always at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people at the right time. I ministered to more than 40 people today, sharing my virtue with them. And, they're sharing a smile and a hi, how are you, and everything, These greeters here at Walmart, they enjoy their job. They enjoy what they do. It gives them purpose, and we're about our purpose here. And so I encourage you, read Matthew 19, 29, or rather 29, 1929. Synchronistic numbers yesterday was very, very profound. This morning, very profound. I have I got my shower this morning at the Flying J there in Casper. 17 was how much they're charging for a shower. And my ticket was 17, which meant my shower was 17. That was the ticket. And so 17, 7 and 8, or 7 and 1 is 8. 8 is abundance, favor, and inevitable rewards. Inevitable. So it's inevitable. And I got it twice. Isn't that amazing? What do you got to be grateful for? What do you got to be grateful for? I have so much to be grateful for. This vehicle has given me so much blessing. So much blessing. I am secure. I sleep secure. I sleep in peace. I drive in peace. Yeah, I got to deal with stuff. I got another notification, an alert to someone from on a Safari server tried to access my email, so I had to get on the horn with Yahoo today and make some changes. But and that was divine, because the lady I got to speak to today was blessed and I was blessed. So look at the positive of everything. What do you got to be grateful for? I have 2 wonderful kids. My son is amazing. My daughter is amazing. My granddaughters are so smart, so intelligent. And and I know that the one on the way is going to be just as intelligent, if not more. My daughter is very intelligent herself. She's very gifted in the medical field. And here I am, a holistic health and wellness path coach, otherwise known as a life coach. Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, does it? Tell me what you got to be grateful for. I was able to get my buy me a coffee set up. Now all I got to do is figure out how to get the link embedded in there. So if you guys are feel inspired, if you're inspired by my teachings, my educating, I will talk with you in the morning. It's a little windy out here. You're probably hearing a lot of wind. I'll talk to you in the morning about L-theanine. It's a wonderful discovery and a recent discovery of mine. So I'll talk to you about that and how good it is on the body and the mind. Amen. Yeah. Let me know what you got to be grateful for. Leave a message in the comments. I'll get back to you. Have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever your time zone is. Yeah, shalom.